Thanks, Jose. Good afternoon to you.
Hi.
90 countries will be broadcasting this game. Obviously, the world is watching. Everybody in this country is talking about it. Can you just set the scene for us in terms of the impact you feel it has on the title race and also how excited you are about the game?
I'm normal. I'm normal. And I don't think the players are thinking about the numbers, the impressive numbers that you gave me. You know? For us, it's a game. For me, especially, is a game. We are playing to try to win the title. When you play to try to win the title, especially in the first phase of the season, I don't feel any match more important than another one. So for me, it's one more match. I know what the derby means for everyone. I play derbies everywhere, in every country, in so many cities. But I want always to be in a position of emotional control outside these feelings, because for me it's just a game against a very good opponent, and if we want to be successful, if we want to win the game, we have to be in the top of our qualities.
The game is Manchester United against Manchester City, but the subplot and the storyline is being played out that it's Jose Mourinho against Pep Guardiola.
That's a problem.
Who wins the game, the managers or the players?
You know, for me, you are one of the best journalists that I found in this country, so you don't need my answer to have an answer.
But for everyone else, though, what is the answer?
No, but everyone else is everyone else. I don't care about it. I don't care about everyone else.
Does Guardiola, with his managerial methods, present a different problem as a coach?
Players.
It's just the players?
Yeah.
And does his group of players, do you think, represent the biggest problem to United in terms of the depth of talent they have?
They are a very good team. They were a very good team last season, 2 seasons ago, 3 seasons ago, 4 seasons ago. Maybe since the new owners arrived at Man City, is a very good squad, is a very good team. They had very good managers. They have now a very good manager. They had always very good players. They bought some more very good players. So they are what they are since I returned to England in 2013, I think was when I come back. They're a title contender, and we have to respect them that way. That's for sure.
Jose, with your own players, you have a good problem with the likes of Marcus Rashford with the hat-trick, scoring the winner at Hull, but you also have Zlatan, and not just the influence seemingly on the pitch and the 4 goals in 4, but the influence he seems to have rubbed off on other people. I mean, how important has that been, and how big an issue do you have with your selection for this weekend?
I never have a problem when I have good players and good players available. I never have a problem. Problem is when you have not solutions, not good players, not alternatives. In this moment, we have a completely fit squad with the problems that an international week always give. One day a player come, another day come another one. One had a problem and comes physically with a little problem, but nobody is really injured. Nobody is out of the game for that incapacity. So we are fine. We are ready. We are waiting.
With Zlatan, what's the secret to getting the most out of a player like that, a character like that?
You know, I think he was Zlatan in every club, with every manager. in every country. So I don't think it's about us managers or about clubs. I think it's about himself. He's a phenomenal player that arrives at the age of 34, and he wants more for his career. He didn't want the Chinese money, didn't want the American US dollars. He wanted the most difficult place to play football, the most difficult place to win titles. Was his choice. So I think Zlatan is more about him than us. I think as managers, our contribution to him in motivational terms, I think is zero. I think it's just his nature.
Jose, the fact that Sergio Aguero isn't available for this match, does that change your approach at all to it?
Yeah, change because it's more difficult. Because when Aguero is available, we know that Aguero plays, we know their formation, we know their dynamics, and nobody has doubts when a player like him is ready, he plays. So in this moment he doesn't play. They are an amazing rich squad in options, and now Guardiola, he can have many decisions and different decisions. One thing is if he decides to play with Iheanacho, another thing is if he decides to play with Sterling, another one is if he decides to play, for example, with Silva, has a fake number 9 in between the lines. So they have so many options that for us in the preparation of the game, we have to go step by step. We have to go situation after situation, because we try to reduce the unpredictability of the game. You know, we know that they have so many options that to try to do that job for the players is more difficult. So yes, it looks a little bit of a contradiction, but without Aguero it's more difficult.
And for you as well, Jose, when you came into Manchester United, you'd said that you wanted people to forget about what had happened in the last 3 years. Already it feels like in the space of 3 league games that people have, the whole mood around the club has changed, the confidence of the fans have changed as well. How have you done that? How have you done that so quickly?
No, 3 matches. 3 matches, not 30. 3 matches. I don't think there is a reason to change dramatically the feelings around the team. It's just a start. I think we have all a reason, or more than one reason, many reasons, to feel happy with what we are doing. Couple of months, 3 Premier League matches plus 1 Community Shield. We are doing okay, we are playing okay, we are winning our matches. The new players are showing good adaptation. The players that were here before, they are showing that they are better than what many people think they were. We have a good family, we have a good group, we are together, and we enjoy the responsibility to work for such a club with such an history. That's why when you arrive in a club like Man United, I think you cannot have defensive words. You have to go direct to the target and be objective and say we want to win the title. If we don't, we don't. But in terms of words and approach, I think it was important for the group to know objectively what we want. And we want to try to win the title.
Okay, last question.
Jose, hi. How is the situation of Antonio Valencia and Marcos Rojo, taking in mind that they just came back from the international break with Ecuador and Argentina? They are available for the game?
Yes, they are available, but Antonio was able to get one flight direct to Madrid, and then the connection Madrid-London and Madrid-Manchester is an easy one. But Sergio and Marcos, they went around the globe. They played in Venezuela, and then they go to Argentina, and then from Argentina they come back to Europe. Man City spent the money to bring them in direct flight from Venezuela, or maybe they sent one of the planes from the owner. But our boys, They went to Argentina, and from Argentina they come, and they arrived this morning on time to training.